Project Mouse as she sits bone stock currently. Yeah, we're gonna get her in the garage, do a suspension swap, upgrade a bunch of little suspension parts, get rid of these stock 15s that are corroded and dirty. Probably gonna trim the fenders a little. Gonna modify the front bumper a little, but leave it looking stock. The plan is to cut it here and then trim it around the air dam, kind of clean it up some. Not going to be hacking the fenders. I want to do it clean. I want to make sure we have plenty of room for the new tires and for flex with the Ironrock kit. So here she sits. So here's Project Mouse after the Ironrock suspension install. I know it looks like it skipped leg day. Sorry about that. Tried putting on a set of JK wheels, but they were too out of balance and it caused one heck of a front end shimmy and wasn't happy with them, so I went back to stockers. There was nothing wrong with the wheel adapter. Spidertrax made an awesome part. It was just the stock JK wheels, they were out of balance and it wasn't cost effective for me to run them when I could get 15s and a set of 33s cheaper. So let me give you all of the final results. Back in the rear, we went ahead with Ironrock's leaf springs. You guys can see springs, they're boomerang shackle. And then went ahead and crawl under here. Went ahead with just Ironrock's off the shelf shocks. Bar Pin Eliminators. I didn't need to use the flag nuts. My shock bolts came out no problem. And you guys can see I went with their heavy duty spring plate. And their kit came with new U-bolts. You guys can see it's a 7-leaf pack. And then also in the back, we went with an Ironrock extended brake line. You guys can see the new line. Then also, when back here, they don't really tell you what you want to do with the ABS lines if you have a Dana 35. So doing that, I went ahead and extended the wires, soldered in some new wires, and put some convoluted tubing on it. Plain and simple. Everything looks really clean. I did have one issue in the back. Let me crawl off here. And that was the stock exhaust was hitting my shackle. Didn't pose too big a problem. I ended up wanting to do a custom exhaust anyways because my exhaust was rotted out. And that'll be a later video, but I can go ahead and show you guys what I did with it. If you look here, I just went ahead with a side exit exhaust. Made life easy. Now up front, I went with Ironrock's 4-inch rock link, as this video is about. Went ahead and went with Ironrock's, once again, off the shelf, in-house brand shock. So far the ride is really smooth. We put about 600 miles on it already. I went with an extended brake line, and I went ahead and used the factory hardware with the brake line, the bracketry that came with the brake line. I just had to drill the hole out. The ABS wires are long enough to allow for full droop, And then went with JKS Swaybar disconnects. We'll go ahead and get underneath the front end here, so you guys can see the Ironrock track bar with a double shear bracket. Swaybar disconnect from JKS. I went with Daystar extended bump stops. Hard to see, but let's see if we can get in here for you guys. And then also, I went ahead and ran the heavy duty spring retainer from Ironrock. And I'll show you this, get underneath there in a second, show you guys how this really works. So, Ironrock's over control arm setup, fairly straightforward install. They're a 3-piece cross member, the upper control arm, and here you guys can see I went bar pin eliminators here too, and then we get around it. I went with their heavy duty spring retainers on this too. Try to get a camera in here, does it really work, guys? See the heavy duty spring retainer. All straightforward. Here's the passenger side. Take time and double and triple check your measurements before install. Also, with the Ironrock kit, I decided it was time, instead of just doing their transfer case drop and trans drop, 1-inch drop, I went with an SYE kit from Adam's Driveshaft. Now, make sure you check your pinion angles, because my pinion angle is about 2 degrees off, and I'm waiting on shims to come in currently. I have a slight vibration. We haven't got the front drive shaft in it yet. Unfortunately, I needed to get this thing on the road. It's my daily driver, so that'll be going in soon. I had a couple clearance problems with the passenger control arm and the exhaust, but we just cut the exhaust and moved it over a little bit when we redid the exhaust anyways. Look for a video to be coming soon on the Nexus muffler with a side exit, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll try to get some flex shots once I get my 33s and finish trimming the fenders. Have a good day.